Hey y'all, Fat Man Outdoors. Hey, if you liked the video, click that like button and click subscribe so that you'll get notifications whenever we post new content. Appreciate you watching. This is the Fat Man. I'm gone. Hey y'all, Fat Man Outdoors. I hope y'all have had a wonderful Christmas and a happy new year. 2025 is off and running. I'm so glad that it started off on a church night and we got to worship to bring in the new year. That tickled me. That was a blessing. I'm so glad that happened. But now moving on into the rest of the year, we got a lot of stuff upcoming, and this video is something that I'm going to touch on that has been a very touchy subject for a whole lot of people. And who's right? We'll find out in a minute. Now what I'm talking about is cheap night vision. Now the cheap night vision stuff, let's dispel a myth, okay? It is not true night vision. True night vision does not use IR light to show what you're seeing. It's done in different manners with tubes and different stuff that gather light and that, so on and so forth. The IR light is visible to a point. Now we're going to take a look at that in a later video, but it's not as visible as you think, especially with this brand of night vision. The power on that IR light is adjustable, and you turn it all the way down, and still at 100 yards you're good shape, and it's almost impossible to see with the naked eye unless you know exactly where that person's standing at that moment, and then you have to really look hard and you'll see a little bit of one red light, just a little. Now with true night vision, you will not see that device that person is wearing when they're running it, because it doesn't omit that red light. And you also got to have a laser that that light will pick up. Okay, the big difference in between those and this is those are $3,000 or $4,000 to get a decent set, and that's no exaggeration, and you get all the stuff that's going to go with it. I'm going to say to have a proper setup with actual true night vision goggles, you're probably going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of $6,000 to $9,000. Okay, this cost $100, and I'm going to tell you something. For your general purpose, unless you're going out into combat with these night vision goggles, if you're going to use these while you're coyote hunting, or if you're going to use these just for stuff around the house for security, these will be great, and they cost $100, and they work. Before we get into all that, that's going to be in later videos down the road when I show you all the testing. This is just going to be the unboxing. Now, with this one, it's this 3D night vision with 4K video. It has naked eye 3D 7-level infrared. That means that infrared light has 7 brightness levels. You turn it all the way up, you can see way long way. And it is very visible. Turn it all the way down to 1, you can still see 100 yards with it, and it's almost impossible to see. Going around the box here, 3D naked eye, total darkness viewing distance is 300 meters. Multiple ways of wearing it. You can wear it as a pair of binoculars just hanging on a lanyard around your neck. You can put it on the thing, the stretchy thing which comes with it that goes over your head. You can put it on a bump helmet. You can put it on a combat helmet. All the attachment equipment is supposed to be in the box. We'll check that out. It has 4K video. It does record. That's something really cool for something for under $100. You can put in a micro SD card and record. I think it'll take up to 32 gig if I'm not mistaken. It has 7 times eyepiece magnification. It does have a zoom magnification, and it sounds like there's a lot of complicated stuff, but there's not. There's 3 buttons in 2 rows, one on each side, and one operates the camera zoom and the power on, I believe, and the other side operates the IR or daylight, and then it adjusts the IR level to what you want it. It has 8 times digital zoom, so it's 8 power zoom that's on this thing. and it's got a built-in 300 mAh lithium battery. It's just got some pictures on the other end showing different ways that you can wear it. Sorry about the glare. So let's get into the box on this thing. There's not a particular brand on it. This comes from a very popular these days Chinese wholesaler that you can order about anything made on this planet, and probably some stuff that ain't made on this planet from these folks at dirt cheap. And I'm still going to say this, to this point, I have not gotten anything from these folks that does not work, but when they offered to let me take a look at this, I said, heck yeah, that's cheaper than paying for it for yourself. But it's, you can catch them at a discount and get these for 99 bucks. It didn't cost. I'm reviewing this one, so we're going to go from there. Now, I'm going to tilt the camera down to show you what came in this, how it came. It's a nice, neat little zip-up pouch. I'll set the box to the side. Got a carrying handle on it where you can carry it. Pretty nice. Good feeling zipper. Doesn't hang or anything. Seems to zip tight and unzip easy. Alright, we'll look in here. What do we got here? Okay, that's the lanyard to use for if you want to carry them around your neck like a pair of binoculars. You could do that. Got a lens cleaning cloth. Got a C-type USB cord. It looks like it's going to be about 6 foot long. I'd say that's to charge it. And here is the user's manual. And it's going to have a lot of information in here. I'm sure it will go over later in videos. I ain't going to try to read that thing to you at the moment. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, this is the part that goes on your head, and the camera, the goggles would mount up here and then fold down like that when you use them. Okay, what else we got here? Oh, now this is pretty cool. This is the mount that if you're going to use it on a bump helmet or on a combat helmet. And it's got the keeper on here. Is a really strong magnet for the screw that locks it, that would go through that slotted hole right there. So when you're mounting it up, that's where it would put. And this would mount onto the camera. That's pretty cool. Interesting. Now let's see. I'm assuming this is what we're all here to see anyway. Alright. It says night vision. Looking at the output side of the night vision, one side has a protective lens sheet over it that'll have to be peeled off. The other side does not, so I'm going to send one side appears, yep, has a zoom on, or focus on it, I'm sorry, so that you can bring it into your eye vision focus needs. Okay, let's see, we got 6 buttons on the top, 3 on each side in a row. Alright, you have one that's plus and minus on the IR. One is a power, one is a mode, and a menu, and if you want to take a picture, how to take a picture. I'm going to turn it on. Okay, it's powering up. Night vision. Okay, I'm going to hold this up to the camera so you can kind of see. That's during the daytime. Okay, and then you can switch it from IR back and forth to daytime viewing. So if you want to, and it just turns back off by a long hold. You hold the power button for a couple of seconds. Now it does have, like I said, the mount right here to, you'll put it on there, and then this little screw screws into a grommet in the bottom. I like that where they put that magnet so you don't lose that screw. It's a really strong little magnet. Now I'm going to take off my almost no hair cover and put this thing on. Okay, and now that magnet works to hold it up. Okay, and then when you want to fold it down, it just folds down. And it can be adjusted so that if you wear glasses, it's back off your glasses, or if you don't wear glasses, I would recommend if you wear glasses, don't even have them on, and then once you get it down, then adjust the focus to match your eyeglass prescription. They actually feel pretty good. They fit good. They fold up good and solid. That magnet holds them solid. Not bad. That's interesting. For the money, you know, they don't feel like they're cheap. You know, I mean, they don't feel like there's something that if you drop them, they're going to just shatter. For what they offer with it, you know, I mean, you could just right out of the box probably have to charge that battery for a little while. That usually most of that stuff comes, they tell you to charge the battery all the way up before you use it. But it's got some great features. Like I said, it's got the focal zoom so that you can zoom to match your eyesight, and it's also got adjustments on both sides, one here and one here, and they focus as well. So we'll have to find out more about what those do and what this up here does and how the zoom and everything works when we are actually using it outside and recording from it, which will be featured in the next video. But guys, this is not a bad little deal. Of course, it's made in China, and again, it's sold on a website that is specifically, and this thing is adjustable. It's got Velcro straps you can take off, so if you got a big old head like a coconut, then you can adjust it to fit you. But right out of the box, that feels comfortable. But I mean, it's not heavy. I could wear it without a bump helmet, I believe. I would want to adjust this top strap just a little more so that it pulls back on it and holds it steady against the top of your forehead, and then that really carries the weight and stabilizes it. But once this was adjusted, I think this would be a nice setup. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make the next video based with majority of the footage. The next video is going to be using it outside at different yardages and showing you how it works, how the zoom works. And then what I want to try to do is I want to try to be outside and turn that IR light up from power 1 to power 7 and be filming with the regular camera to see if we can see that IR light. I know it's going to be visible somewhat. I just don't know how visible. But I'm confident that you'll see that the power level setting 1 and the vision that you'll get from them and total darkness at 100 yards is going to shock you. They're not a $4,000 set of night vision, but they are not a $5 dollar store toy either. These really work. And when you're coyote hunting, or like I said, if you hear a bump in the night and you don't want whoever might be there to know where you're at, these are going to work. But guys, I'm telling you, these are going to shock some people if they just give them a try. Now, there's going to be some folks that are going to badmouth them, and I guarantee you that. There's going to be some folks that are going to say, those are complete junk, why would you want to buy that, Look, prove to me they don't work. You can't. They will work. And I'm going to show y'all in the next couple of upcoming videos how they work and at what ranges they work. And even how that, like I said, that IR light's going to show up and sometimes not show up. So, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope this got you thinking about some of this cheap night vision. They work. They're not something that's just a fake thing. They actually work for what they are. Okay, they're not made to go into combat with, but they are made to make you be able to see in the night, and they will do that. Guaranteed, 100%. Guys, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy the upcoming video. I want to wish everybody a happy new year, and I pray all y'all are prosperous and you have the best year you've ever had. This is the Fat Man. I'm gone.